What's up, guys and gals? Welcome to a special edition live stream episode of the Red, White, and the Blues podcast. I'm Daniel, and I'm joined, as always, by my vivacious sidekick, Jason. How you doing today, man?
Yo, what's up, bro Taco? We're trying not to wake up our families, so this is gonna be
Yeah,
quiet edition for a little while.
yeah. If we score, it's gonna be yay,
Yeah,
no real excitement and stuff like that. So it's gonna be fun times.
dude, I need to buy some Chelsea gear. So I was hoping that these two things behind me would be enough, but I'm out of laundry, so I'm wearing West Ham colors right now.
I'm sporting the old school throwback,
I love it.
yoke on my tires
You're
thing.
showing off a
So
little leg too, so it's pretty
yeah,
cool.
showing off a little leg down here on the thing. I'm trying to figure out how to tweet out our live stream right now. Um, that's
Um,
pr- apparently
yeah,
proving to
the
be more
game's probably already started. We're on like a 20-second delay.
delay. Yeah.
So,
So, all right. How do I? Let me see. Go
if
back
anybody's
here.
watching, just comment what happens, and then we'll react to it 20 seconds later.
Yeah. Yes, we will. We'll definitely be on a little bit of a delay here. So, but that's for whatever live streaming purposes. I don't know.
Oh man, so only one change at the weekend though, or
Yeah.
or this weekend from Thursday.
Silva's back in.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
All right, I just Z'd it out. Okay, okay. Starting off, match has officially started. So
Man, my feed from Peacock is really bad.
well, it's probably because we're streaming and
I
doing
thought I had
live
enough
streaming and
bandwidth to handle
bandwidth.
this.
Yeah, little bandwidth. Yeah. Um, I don't know, man. Lineup was great today. I thought. Hopefully, Potch continues with the inverted Kukurea at left back scenario
Yeah,
as opposed to whatever the hell he did for the other 30 games prior to that.
I know because of our recording schedule, we haven't really got to react to the Tottenham game, but
Mm-mm.
pretty good,
It
I
was a
would
pretty good
say,
game.
all around.
It was. It was a very, very good game. I'll put your hammers down, you stupid West Ham fans.
It's probably the first time this season I've been impressed outside of
Yeah,
Cole Palmer.
it was. It was a really good match. We actually played well for once, like the whole
Hmm.
match too. Like there was no letdowns at going into halftime or coming out of the second half for once. So whatever. So and it is nice to have Nkuku making the bench today. So
Yeah, and don't forget
that's nice.
Sterling.
Sterling's on the bench too. Colwell's on the
I'm
bench too.
I'm mostly kidding
So,
about Sterling,
but are you really though? Because Mudryk started. So
but he had a fantastic game against Tottenham last week.
it was okay. I mean, it was good. I mean, you know,
He makes runs. He he can pick out some good passes. Like we everybody in the world has basically called him stupid for the
yeah,
past few weeks.
that is
Um,
true.
he was involved in some pretty good things last week, so or on Thursday.
Yeah, he well, it was because he had space to operate just one on one, like we talked about a couple of weeks ago on the podcast. It's like he's good when he's one on one with people, and then he could do that with Kukurea inverting like he does. So
Right, right.
it helped out. Uh, I don't know what we're going to do during halftime. Like, do we stay on here during halftime or do we get bathroom breaks during halftime?
I'm going to the
Like,
bathroom. I'm getting some food. It's early, not as early as some games in America, but it's 8 a.m.
oh,
right now, and I was up pretty late last night.
yeah. You got partying last night? Did you go out clubbing, Jason?
My wife's brother turned 21 yesterday.
So you did
So
go clubbing yesterday.
we took him to the classy bar in town. So clubbing is none of our styles. So we went
Yeah, yeah.
upscale.
Hey, well, I mean, I guess I can say this for, a little while longer as a, 38-year-old man, you can only, clubbing's not the thing anymore. So
Yeah, I can only drink so much. I can only hang out so
that's,
much.
that's right.
Oh
Come
my
on,
gosh,
Casado.
this is an
Good. Come
amazing
on.
run through the middle
That
and
was
no feet.
nothing.
Yeah, Caicedo just made a bursting run through the middle.
Mm-hmm. It's a good
Jackson
tackle.
couldn't quite control it on the left side of the box. Ah, man, that's disappointing.
Ah,
I'm also not used to Jackson not having hair still, and I know it's been like a couple games now.
yeah. I think it was his hindrance that was hindering Jackson. Like
Yes.
that was the bad juju.
Yes, I like the blue streak in his hair.
Yeah, it was cool while it lasted, and then cut it all off. So
Yeah. Oh man. We're just passing the ball backwards laterally.
yay.
Silva's just holding on to it, waiting for passes. There we go.
Come
Trying
on,
to put it
Matty
in the middle
Weke.
and doesn't work out. But
Get there, Nico. I think I'm like a few seconds ahead of you.
Kukurea. Kukurea tries to get the ball
Hey,
away
that was
and
good.
then makes up for it.
And then Mudrick gives it away.
No, that was Gallagher.
Oh, was that Gallagher? Oh,
Yeah, that
good job,
okay.
Silva.
Man, okay, so goes back up for a corner. This is gonna be a pretty open game. It looks like we're about 5 minutes in
Yeah,
on our feed. It's gonna
let's
be
hope. Let's
us
hope.
pressing. I will say though, we have been doing a pretty good job with the press as of late. It's only gotten better throughout the season. It helped us a
Hmm.
lot during Tottenham, um,
Yeah.
but it looks like West Ham aren't the pussies Tottenham are. So it's this might be a little bit better of a battle.
Oh, what the hell was
Oh
that?
man, that was a good corner in from West Ham's
Oh,
number 20.
okay, that was not terrible, Nico.
Wow, yeah, Jackson kicks out a leg and sets up a counter out of nothing. Mudrik's making a run on the left, and Jackson does not
Oof.
pick him out and tries to go through the midfield. Gosh darn it.
Ah, it looked good. It looked
Yeah,
pretty. All right, Palmer, do something. Nope.
that's okay.
Hate Alvarez
Yeah.
for multiple reasons, mainly because I'm an American fan who plays for Mexico. So
Yeah. Seeing
that's
some
the
other
main
familiar
reason.
faces on the other side of the team with Emerson getting a start today
Oh,
for West
good
Ham.
old Emerson, man. I don't miss
Ah,
him at all.
yeah. Oh man,
Don't miss Emerson.
dude, I think we are about a full minute behind from live. If
Probably.
I'm watching on
Well,
Fop Mob right now.
that's because freaking Peacock sucks, and then my Peacock feed for whatever reason is I'm always behind you. We'll watch the game at the
Yeah,
same time, and I'm always behind you like 20 seconds. And
yeah. We
so you
synced it
had
up
to,
today so that Daniel and
yeah,
I could react at the same time.
yeah. Uh, and I don't understand why our Peacock feeds are like that. It makes no sense for multiple reasons that I will not say live on stream.
Man, I will say when NBC first took over, because we used to just have to cobble games together.
Hmm.
And when NBC first took over, man, you had all access to all the games. Like replays
Hmm.
were open an hour,
Hmm.
and then slowly over the years they found ways to paywall it all.
Good gracious, yeah,
But
because
I
you
don't
just go
have
to
cable,
what?
so I can't watch on USA.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, but hey, it beats using those bootleg websites that we used to have to use with all the porn pop-ups that would happen, and you have to hunt for the red X.
There was a lot to do to get into those games and a lot to see before
Yeah,
you got to the game.
yeah. And then it was, and then it was grainy too. Whenever you
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
finally got into the game, it was like, what? How many pixels is this? Like, it was
Man,
bad.
look at Cucurella is like in the middle of the midfield right now.
Hey, that inverted
Definitely trying
left
the
back,
inverted
baby.
left back thing again.
I'm out of my gate.
I have more confidence in Madueke taking runs at players versus somebody like Sterling.
Yes, yes, for sure. Oh, nice Chalaba.
What's nice right now is we're looking confident. We're trying
Hmm.
things. Okay, good. I really thought that the ref didn't call a foul there.
It
Madueke got
wouldn't have
blocked off the
surprised me.
ball. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good little one too by him and Palmer, but
I
he
always like
got
to look
fouled.
up who's the ref today. Is it? I thought I looked it up earlier. Somebody named Madley. I don't know much about him.
Did you say Matt Lee?
Madly.
Matt Lee.
Let's see.
Oh,
I'll try to find it while we're setting up for our free kick.
okay.
Oh yeah, Andy Madley. I wish that Fatma would do refereeing stats.
Yeah, that needs to be a website. When
Yeah, I
we get
think
big, Jason, we'll
you can
hire
find it on
somebody
like
to make that a website for us.
yes, you can
What
find
was
it
that?
some things on like who scored or whatever.
Hmm.
That was a good.
It was better than what I thought it was. I thought it was going out. Mm. Nico forced to
Nico is
save though.
getting
That's
better
good.
and better at runs.
He is like that's the thing. Is like people hate on Nico, and it really annoys me because like he's improved the whole season, and
Yeah,
he hasn't had a bad year for. There's literally nobody there, and he hasn't had a bad year for somebody's first year in the Premier League.
seriously though, he has not.
Oh, good ball, Palmer.
Yeah, man, we're favoring that right side.
Mm-hmm. Nice Casado. Come on, boys. Let's just get something out of this. I need the Conference League next year for the European trouble.
Dude.
Although it was, I did read an interesting stat on the X this week. I think it's like our last four times where we've played on a Thursday, Sunday, we haven't won like the Sunday match.
Oh wow.
So it's like, do we really want to make the Conference League next year?
Yeah, I was reading stats today. It's like we haven't lost in the last 7 home games. West Ham haven't won in their last 5 games.
Which
And
means
I
we're
mean,
probably going to lick.
every time I read those stats, that's what
Yeah.
I think. Or we're going to
Yep.
be on the receiving end of some bad stuff today.
It
This
always
game
happens
does
that way,
feel
man.
like it's going to get chippy. Like I mean, it's
Well,
already
okay.
like a, like a very physical game, and
Hmm.
I can see us or them getting red carded at some point. I mean, Gallagher just ran through the back of um,
Kudos.
Kudus.
Kudos, I think is how you pronounce it. I think they use an O. I think maybe I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce these names. I'm terrible with names.
Yeah, I one thing that I'll have to get better at next season is I just don't know that much about the other teams.
Yeah,
Kudus.
Chile, don't kick the ball away and get a needless yellow. I think this rep has a side job as a like a model or something. Like he's got like the 5 o'clock shadow thing going on. And he looks fairly
Yeah,
jacked.
the did you hear the groans in the crowd when he kicked the ball away? I don't know.
No, I have my volume all
Okay,
the way down.
I'm sure West Ham has a pretty good fan contingent there, considering this is the second London derby in 4 days.
Yep.
What is the scheduling? But Hey man, this game on paper at least is winnable, and so are our last games of the season.
Hmm.
There's no reason why we shouldn't be in the conference league, everyone.
This is what we've been reduced to, Jason. The freaking Conference League.
Yeah, I think, man, what's crazy is like, Jesus, we are not going forward. Just some,
There we go. I mean, they literally have a one-man press. It's just
but,
Antonio up there running around.
but like, when does it become a joke when you're saying things like, "Oh, Chelsea are still playing for Europe next season," but it's literally like a third tier league that UEFA just created.
To make more money.
Yeah, I mean it's just wild.
I
It's
don't know.
wild that it's
It
like, oh
is.
yeah, we still got European football.
Yeah,
Um,
but it's the third tier Conference League.
yeah,
Oh,
man,
somebody.
we are. There we go.
Palmer! Yes! Let's go. Let's
That's it.
go. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. All right,
There we
he
go.
just needs like 6 goals in the game today so we can catch Holland for the Golden Boot after what Holland did yesterday.
Man, we have been asking questions on that right side this entire game.
Hmm.
We just keep putting the ball in and putting the ball in, putting the ball in. And they've been like really close to that far post. And finally, we got one that just got beyond. I mean, it just went in there and just pinballed around for a little bit.
I'm glad Gallagher left it.
Madueke on the right. Jackson gets blocked off.
If you
Falls
think he got a
favorably for
touch on it,
Palmer.
yeah,
And then he just smashes it.
it was a good shot. I think we got to credit Nico with the assist there. Um,
Yeah, does he get this? I don't know.
I don't know if he touched it or not. We'll see what the hell they rated.
Nico tries to shoot it, but that he's got a West Ham defender right in his way, and then Palmer
Hmm.
just takes the chance. I mean, that's good. Oh, Nico's just running down another one. NBC per usual. Bad production.
Gosh, whoever produces these Premier League games is awful. Good job, so giving up a corner straight away.
Dude in the crowd just headed that ball.
Yeah,
Fancy yourself
he's
a
reliving.
footballer?
He's reliving some dreams, man. Jason, let him have his moment. Let him have his moment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, kudos to him. I might have tried the same thing. As long as it wasn't coming right at my wife's face, I would have saved her first. I'm
You
not
could
getting
have
on
saved her
ESPN
with your
top
head,
10
though.
for not saving my wife.
Oh dear
Oh my
goodness!
gosh.
Thank you, crossbar.
Bowen with an amazing header off a corner.
Right over Cucurella too. It looked like. Yep.
Oh my God, Cucurella. Wrong
He
side
let him
though.
go right in front.
Jesus.
Yep. Let him go right in front of him.
We're lucky. What, that would have been like 2 minutes later from our goal? My God.
Yeah.
That's the type of the game this is going to be all day, man. Unless we come out at halftime and we have beers and biscuits, as you like
What
to say.
Potch? That's what Potch gives him at halftime: beers and biscuits.
Man, I like defense, set piece defending, corner defending.
It's
Like,
bad. It's not as bad as Tottenham. At least say that
yeah.
much. Not as bad as Tottenham. And
I'd
then
love to be in
did
Tottenham's position in the table, although they are falling apart here at the end.
yeah? Did you see Postacoglu came out and said though like that they don't have a problem defending set pieces and that they're not going to work on it in practice.
That dude's delusional. My
Oh, good
God,
pass.
Mudrick.
Oh, good ball, Mudrick. That's
Man.
good.
Mudrick passes between every West Ham player in the
Yeah,
box, gets it to Madueke, and I don't know the West Ham guy, but oh
and
yeah, it's
Bowen, I
almost
think.
it's almost a cutback because Mudrick's so close to the top of the
Hmm.
box, gets it center for Madueke. Man, our chances are coming fast and furious here.
Hmm. Why is Mudrick taking corners? Okay, well that was
Oh,
ooh, Chalaba.
oh my gosh, Chalaba almost got another header.
Another. Back-to-back games, man.
That would have been amazing. I've lost my
That
coffee.
would have been.
I found
Oh,
it.
don't lose your coffee, man.
I put it in a little
Ah, come on,
carrot so it would
Casado.
stay hot.
Yeah, I need to have to. I'm gonna have to go refill coffee. Oh, Petrovic. Okay, I want to go
Okay.
refill coffee in a minute.
West Ham
I'm getting
also
low.
asking questions.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like we're still open. Like it's not like we're just controlling the game 100%.
Yeah, we're about 18 and a half minutes in on our feed.
Yep. Come on,
Yeah, it will be
Connor.
interesting to see the heat maps again from this game.
Mm-hmm.
Because the heat maps from last game were pretty wild.
Yeah, they were. It was like yeah, basically or not Kukurea, Palmer and Madueke were on top of each other
I
last game.
mean, yeah, it does look like they just sat over there on the
Oh.
right side of the box and just hugged for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What?
Jackson
That was
getting
a
sloppy
flop.
though.
That was a flop.
Oh, Caicedo,
Casado.
sorry.
That's not a foul. He hit the ball. Yeah. Oh my God. What a flop. What a flop. Man, Jason, we're sitting at 0 viewers still.
That's okay.
It's all right.
I am worried about. I do just expect Caicedo to get hurt every time he just flies a leg out there.
Yeah.
Is this Emerson taking the free kick?
Yep. Good old number 33.
Played it
That was
short
bad.
and then tried to lob it. I don't know. It was
Yeah,
weird.
that was bad. I'll take it though.
But
Blame Casado.
none of the West
Get
Ham
there, man.
players ran forward.
No.
Oh, Madueke checked his run. Oh my gosh.
Go
They were
back
double,
out.
triple teaming.
Oh. Oh, Moonstrick.
That would have been tough.
That would have been, but it's a good little cross by Meadow. Ooh. Our passing is much improved today.
Yeah, it's.
Oh.
Oh, there's so many West Ham defenders in the box
hmm
that somebody is always able to get a foot or be in the way
Yeah.
of the ball.
Oh,
Oh,
Tiago. Oh.
hey, Tiago slinging the ball in.
Oh, man.
Jackson couldn't quite meet it, but man, I mean, that was a good series of. It's like we're gonna have a little bit of success. I mean, we already have success today because West Ham are trying this thing where they want to play open and forward, but then they're like able to get a lot of people back into the
hmm
box, so it's almost like they're trying to park the bus. And like, how are they? Like, they
I
have
didn't even
so many
see
people back behind the ball right now.
what formation are they playing today, West Ham?
4-2-3-1.
14th, so they matched us.
I mean, they leave Antonio out there just by himself while we have the ball. Like
They
everybody
switch
pushes
Mudrick.
back. Like once we get past the midfield, I mean, like everybody's back
Somebody.
except Antonio.
Ooh.
Oh man, we're gonna find Jackson on one of these
Oh,
long.
Kurt Zuma, the old cat kicker.
Old
Even.
cat kicker. I mean, Zuma's already a cool name, and then to go
Yeah.
ruin it by kicking your cat.
Yeah.
Like,
By kicking
what
your
an
cat,
idiot.
yeah.
Old cat kicker.
Old cat kicker. Ah.
Man. Dude. Palmer's like, I'll just be on the left for a little while, guys.
I'll just put it in the box.
Let me help
Maybe
out over
something.
here.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Oh, you're muted.
I
Oh, there you go.
accidentally
You're
kicked
back.
my mic in a in I don't know, a heated foot movement since we didn't score.
Oh man. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Connor ain't getting out of this game without a yellow.
this is a feisty little game happening right now. It's like
Hmm.
not that much is happening, but we're both in each other's boxes, just like spamming stuff in. Although we've taken more control of the game now.
Yeah, they're just hitting more on the counter than anything.
Yeah, I mean we're at 70% possession now, so
Yeah.
but it's like you said, our passing is better, so we've been able to keep the ball a little bit better. Wow,
And we're
what?
actually going. I don't know
How
how
was
that. I
that
don't
a
know.
foul against
I don't.
Madueke there?
No, he called it out on Madueke,
Oh, my bad.
which I still don't agree with. But whatever.
We are up for this, man. This is some of the most energy I've seen us have all season.
Well, with the crazy. Oh, nice shot.
Does that speak to the resilience of the team though? Because we've been questioning that all season. We've been questioning their mentality. We've been questioning their heart. Like it
Well,
looks
I think
like
it's.
the last. I mean, we've gone on kind of a really great run of games these last like 11 games of the season here so far.
Hmm.
Outside of some draws to Burnley and who was the other team that we
Yeah,
shouldn't have drawn to, um,
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, like they're up for it, man, and we've been questioning their
Good
mentality
ball.
all season.
Yeah. I'm.
Jackson's
I
frustrated,
was so.
man.
Yeah. I was.
I mean,
I think it's
that was a
a.
tight angle though for him, but he's
That
making the
was. That was a.
runs. I mean, he
Yeah.
gets
That
the
was a good
ball
run.
between two West Ham defenders and then kicks it or shoots it fast. I mean, kudos to him, but
Yeah. Here
just
we
a
go. Right back the other
little bit
way.
tighter angle.
Oh, somebody. Good
Oh
job,
my
Chalaba.
gosh.
This is just back and forth now at this point.
Yeah, this game is just wild.
Oh,
Cole
Palmer dance.
Palmer can't get past a guy.
He just dancing.
He tried several
His fan.
jukes and it didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it did look like he was just dancing out there a little bit.
Yeah. No, but to your point about resiliency, I think they are showing they're resilient, but I also think it's because Potch actually finally instituted some decent tactics and they actually know what they're doing out there now instead of just running around for the first 30 games,
Something for
not
them
doing
to
anything.
buy into, do you mean? You think?
Yeah. Yes, that's a good way to put it. Something for them to get behind. And I mean, that's the thing. Is like we saw them play like this in preseason. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
but you know,
Kukurea.
I was
Kukurea is everywhere this game. My God.
good job, Silva.
He just blocked off a run in the midfield. Like
Yep.
more on the right side than the left. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like if you have faith in the manager that he's gonna play you in a position that sets you up well, I mean, I guess that will do
Hmm.
it for you.
Yeah. He's giving them like purpose now. Like before, I don't know what they were doing. I mean, like that's the thing is like we played like this the whole season, we would be in top four easily.
Yeah.
Get there,
My
Nico.
gosh. Jackson. I was really hoping he would. He just got wrong side of the ball there, but it was a long pass from like midfield towards a run they were making. But they're looking for him, man. He is
Hmm.
quickly like. Oh, that would have been a wonder goal.
That would have been.
If Palmer had made that outside the top of the box.
I'm hoping we
But
get
yeah,
a.
Jackson is becoming a go-to guy at the top. I think. I mean, they're
Mhm.
looking for him to make those runs now. I think they're confident he can make them and bring the ball down.
Look at that, man. Only 2 points off Conference League.
I mean, it's a win. I mean, it's there, man.
Hmm.
It's in our grasp
And
if we
Newcastle
just
hasn't
finish
been
out.
great,
Yeah.
like, lately. So it's definitely doable. David Moyes.
Wow, West Ham have had one clean sheet in 22 games, according to the commentators on NBC.
I've had what?
One clean sheet in the last 22 games, and that was at Arsenal.
Wow, that's actually sort of impressive. All the way
Yeah.
around, your one clean sheet was against Arsenal,
Yeah.
and you haven't
Oh,
kept winning
Madueke
22
just
matches.
fumbling across the top of the box there.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Uh,
Nice,
oh,
Palmer.
man. Gallagher!
Get in there. Get in there.
Yes!
Get in there. Let's go.
Hey, this is. I thought this game
It's a
was going
fun,
to be a little more, especially after
fun
their
game.
header off the post or the crossbar, but
Yeah.
man, good job, Gallagher. That's awesome. God, I need Nico to get a goal,
Yeah.
but I'm happy Gallagher got the goal. Oh, look at Palmer.
Palmer, they're
Palmer's
saying
not
you should have done
satisfied. Palmer's like
it.
still giving him directions after the goal, but
Mm-hmm.
Palmer gets it on the right. Back to Caicedo. Little 1-2. Kicks it into Madueke, who then basically holds it up. I don't know what he's doing.
And I think the cat kicker, not, oh, yeah, it went off the
Ah,
cat kicker.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Madueke's
Right to
trying to
Gallagher.
control the ball, kicks it off of Cat Kicker, and it pops up favorably for Gallagher. Takes it first time in the air, volleys it
Finally,
into the bottom left corner of the net.
that was a good finish by
Keeper
Gallagher.
rooted to the spot. That's freaking awesome.
And we want to sell him.
Hey, that's two goals that we've like taken advantage of a second ball in the box. We haven't been able to do second balls this season very very
Well,
well.
normally it's because we normally sit there and take too many touches when we get the ball. Like that
Right.
was Gallagher just shot that first time.
And we actually
So
have people in the box. Like we
yeah,
have a
true. That's a good point.
people are going forward. I don't know. It's
Hmm.
like it's been great.
I just don't. I'm just like this
This is a
season. I
different
think
team.
it infuriates me even more, Jason. I think now because God, it took him this long to institute tactics that actually work, and this is the
Yeah.
same thing we did in freaking preseason.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I don't get it.
I'm not on Chelsea like Twitter or Reddit a lot, but you and I watched a video from 442 the other day where he kind
Yeah.
of broke down our tactics against Tottenham, and he gave a lot of credit to Kukurea in the inverted left back role.
Hmm.
Man, and Cuckoo and Sterling warming up on the sidelines. Palmer was looking, he
He
was
was
grimacing
limping.
a little bit.
Yeah.
But they gave a lot of credit to Mark Cucurella. I mean, and I don't think they're wrong, and that's not what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
like, and they touched on it briefly, the impact of Enzo not being there.
Playing. Yep. That's
Yeah,
the crazy thing about this. And it's like
yeah.
that's the crazy. Oof.
We are testing this
That's the
keeper. He is
we
looking
are.
shaky.
Yeah.
Madueke from basically the top of the box on the right just goes across the keeper, and keeper's able to get
Yeah.
there.
And that's the thing is like I don't think Enzo is a bad player. I just don't think he fits the position that Potts had been playing in the pivot with Casado is not
Yeah,
where he needs to be playing. Like that's the problem. That's the issue. It's the whole square peg in a round hole scenario, or
yeah, yeah.
saying because it's
Well,
like
and
Enzo's good. He's just not a fit for that position.
and like if you look at his stats this season, he hasn't been bad. I would
Hmm.
say there's not a lot of players on our team that have been like just bad.
Well,
Um,
Jason.
Who do you think's been?
Decency has not been great.
Yeah,
Danny Sheila has not been great into these last couple of games.
I
Uh,
didn't say everybody's been good. I said not a lot
uh
have been bad.
okay, fair point. Fair point.
But I mean, I think we've played like a mid team for most of the
Yeah,
season,
I would.
right?
Yes, 100% agree
But
with that. Yeah.
it does come down to like if you're spending that much on Enzo and you're making him, is he the like most expensive signing in ever? Like, is he?
Mm-mm.
I can't
Casado was more
remember.
than him.
Okay,
Casado was more than him because we got
but
screwed
he's
by
one of the
Liverpool.
top expensive signings in the world.
I think.
Still,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
then is the manager obligated to play him?
Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point.
So, so then you get stuck in kind of no man's land with him
Hmm.
in
Well,
literal
and that's
instances sometimes with the
yeah,
formation that
and,
he's
and
trying to play with an attacking midfielder that then leaves the midfield completely open.
mhm. Yeah, and leaves Casado isolated. And that's the thing is like, and I don't like this is the whole thing with the recruiting strategy we have is like they just get the manager players. And I know Enzo isn't like he doesn't really apply to this because um he was bought
Gallagher just
before he
missed a
missed
run.
that. Yeah, he missed a run. Yeah, because he was
From
bought
Palmer.
before
Right.
Poch got here. Oh man, like, oh,
Madueke wants that left corner, man. He wants it. He wants it low. He wants it left. He
that
almost
was
had
good.
it there, just outside.
He was determined. He was
I
determined.
mean, he gets it across the box, past several
Hmm.
West Ham defenders. Does all of the work. He's hungry today, but
Hmm. Yeah,
Gallagher
but
missed a
anyway,
great run by Palmer.
he did. But the Enzo thing is like, but that's the whole recruiting strategy thing. Like, and it came out this past week that like we haven't bought anybody that Poch wanted us to buy in the last window.
Yeah.
And so or who was that? Was that Madueke touched it in?
Oh man,
He stole Silva's
gosh,
goal.
dude,
That
he's
bastard.
been hungry for it all game. Okay, so was that a header by Chalaba?
I think Silva. I think Silva headed it back
Oh, okay.
across goal. I don't know if it was going in or if Madueke touched it in or what.
Corner from the left, cross goal, header by Silva. Madueke touches it in, takes all the
Big
takes all the credit for
Silva.
all of it. Yeah.
That was
Him and Silva
great. That
just
was great.
big hug.
Yeah. Oh,
Wait, did
what?
he kick it
Hold on.
off
I
of
got.
Chalaba?
Oh, he headed it
Oh
in.
no,
Oh, that
no,
was nice.
that
That was
is.
nice.
Gosh, I mean,
That wasn't go. That was great. That was fantastic.
it's like he knew it was coming.
Was that off his shoulder?
I
I
don't know.
almost
I
like
hope
it hit his
not.
shoulder. I think he's saying it hit his head,
Yeah.
but hey, whatever. It went in. That's all
The
that
team is
matters.
crazy happy for him too. It's good.
Yeah.
God,
What was your
man.
prediction for this game?
I don't know. I didn't. I the last two games, and I will admit, I didn't give this team nearly enough credit. I'll look up predictions now.
I know I predicted 2-1. I think you predicted 2-1 for Tottenham because I stole your Tottenham. Ooh, nice. Come on, get
Oh
there.
yeah. For damn, yeah, for Tottenham I predicted 2-1, and this one I said because we would beat Tottenham we would capitulate here. I did 2-2. But so you did 2-1 here and 3-3 for Tottenham. So
So once again, neither one of us is right. Keeping the streak alive, Jason.
I this team is unpredictable, man. I mean, it's already
They're
hard to predict
so.
scores, but when you're trying to do it for
Hmm.
this team who you don't know is going to show up, because like there's still a fear that I had even coming into this game, like,
Oh!
oh,
Oh!
we almost have four.
How did Gallagher? How did that not go in?
Gosh,
How did that not
right
go
in front of
in?
goal, off the top bar.
Who's getting a yellow card? For what? Whoa. Who got a yellow Cucurella for what?
Yeah, it looks like it's Cucurella.
What did he do?
He doesn't seem bothered though. He's getting on with it.
Did he pull
It's just a Senate. Yeah.
him?
Uh,
Mm, he really, I don't know, whatever.
he
Whatever.
touched him on the shoulder. Is essentially why he was
Yeah.
chasing a guy down at the Escudas and touched him on the
Oh,
shoulder.
oh,
Whoa, Palmer! My God, brings it down in the middle.
come on, come on.
Gallagher.
No, what are you
Oh,
doing,
Gallagher.
Gallagher? There's the whole don't shoot. There's the whole we don't shoot the ball when we have the chance to.
Yeah. Silky pass into the middle for
That was,
Palmer. Goes just over the head of whoever West Ham had there. Palmer kicks it out to the left for Gallagher. And it was going to be, I mean, it wasn't like he had defenders coming down on him, but then he just kicks it between his 2 feet and then looks for the
yeah.
penalty and then doesn't
He
go
was trying to
for it.
get on. He was trying to put it on his right foot because
Oh, man.
that was
Uh,
not.
yeah.
Oh, get up, Antonio.
What were we talking about before all that? I
I
can't
don't
remember.
remember. I don't know.
We were kind of talking about our predictions and how unpredictable this team
Uh,
is.
yeah, they're very unpredictable. Like they're just not. They do not. I don't know. I mean, it was for the whole most of the year. We just have had no identity, and now we finally have an identity, and we're finally starting to score some goals.
So, I'll ask this after the match.
Okay.
You could probably guess what I'm going to ask, but okay,
Yellow
that's
card, ref.
clearly a foul. How is that not a yellow? And the Cucurella foul was a yellow.
The only thing I can think is because Antonio
That's a
was sort of
shoulder to shoulder.
breaking. Oh, really going to show this? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
this is the Gallagher miss.
Oh, just on the underside of
Just
the
ankles it.
crossbar.
Yeah. Oh,
Hmm.
Palmer driving in. Oh man.
A little heavy on that last touch.
West Ham
And
still
that's the
playing
thing.
so cautiously and parking the bus and playing with everybody deep. Like you would think this would open up just even more, and
Hmm.
it hasn't. But we're controlling the game so much that
You know,
maybe they can't get on it. But
the thing I
sorry, what were
enjoy
you gonna
about
say?
Oh, I was gonna say the thing that I'm enjoying more about Chelsea now is we're not just looping the ball from left to right and right to left in the
Mm-hmm.
back. We're actually making forward passes. Like
Oh,
it,
Chalaba.
it's
That's evidence there
nice.
by Silva. Like what you were just
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, Chalaba, turn around.
Yeah, I agree, man. They look more cohesive and
Hmm.
they look more together. I think Chelsea have been accused of being a bunch of individuals on the pitch like
Hmm.
several times this season. But yeah, they do look like they're able to anticipate each other a little bit more, which is crazy because like we haven't had a consistent lineup all season. But it's like you said, maybe Potch with his tactics. Jackson's kind of a
Dadgummit,
little
Nico.
fancy there for Mads, but
Nico loves them fancy passes.
he well when the ball came in a little second ago, he
Oh,
kicked his
there's
foot up behind him to almost try to backheel into the net before he got blocked off.
oh,
I'm almost out of
come on,
coffee.
boy.
I'm
I
like
am too, man.
celebratory stress drinking my coffee.
Oh, oh, oh,
Oh,
shit. Oh,
I thought it was more. I don't know. When I was looking at it, they're going to show it again.
that was a
Yeah,
good
it's a
little
little bit of
touch
an
by
ankle.
Gallagher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Just unlucky there. Just goes too high.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
great cross by Palmer. My God,
I mean, I'm more
it
impressed
was
he actually
perfect.
got a foot on the ball than anything.
Okay, our defense stays strong. We gave them a little bit of a of some light there.
Okay, here we go, though. It's time to capitulate because it's the end of the half. We're going to forget how to defend now.
That's okay. West Ham look really defeated right now, so maybe maybe
They do.
that'll help us out.
I'm not too worried about it either because we're 3-0 up. So what is it?
Okay, it's
We
gonna
give up a
be
goal at this point.
like Poch is really gonna have to do some work for this team to come out at halftime and look sluggish. Like this is if they come out and play
Don't
again and get six this time.
don't underestimate Pot
I
in
knew you
his
were going to say
biscuits and
that.
in his biscuits and beers at halftime, man. Don't underestimate him.
You and I should start having biscuits and beer during half times,
I'm down with that.
especially on live feeds. Like next
Yeah,
season, biscuits and beer half times, every
biscuits and
live
beer
feed.
at halftime, especially if Pot is still here,
We
which
could
I
have a
think at
biscuit
this
of
point in
choice.
time.
Could be Oreos.
Mm, I think yeah,
I say we
maybe
always have
switch.
it so that we always
Oh,
remember.
mood.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh. West Ham hit the crossbar again after we gifted them. After Mudrik gifts a cross and
yeah,
Petrovic
after he
doesn't
gets nutmegged.
punch
Oh,
it.
Madueke, what are you? Okay, give it to him,
Yeah,
Nico. Give it to
Madueke
him.
kind of
Give
rushed
it to
across
him, Nico.
Jackson there. Jackson wins a free
Okay, I'll
kick at
take
top of
it.
the box.
Yeah, he's got to get that up to Mudrik when he makes that, or Madueke when he makes that outside run.
Emerson and Paqueta just
He's got to
both
give it up
upset
right
about
there.
this.
Oh, I mean,
Oh
that's
my
a clear
gosh.
foul.
What
You
is
just
he
stomped on his
complaining
ankle.
about? He literally
The
doesn't
the
win
audacity,
anything.
yeah, the
Oh,
audacity Emerson
Mudrik.
just had to was Petrovic. He did the right thing. He just didn't get it, and Mudrik just got mad so hard.
Yeah, Petrovic, strong
He
hands.
got a he got a
Can't
fist
quite.
on it. It just didn't go far enough.
Yeah. Well, and whoever, I guess that was Bowen. I mean, he took it first time. That was a smash.
Hmm. All right, come on, Palmer. Let's get one before halftime right here.
Like if you are West Ham, you probably would feel a little bit unlucky because you would think should have two goals right now, but then also we should have a fourth. So
Yeah, should
we
be
just got to
4-2.
go. We might should have
Yeah.
five. I don't know. We've had a lot of chances.
Hmm.
I'd always get scared that when they jumped, Emerson's laying. He's the one laying on the ground. I'd always get scared when they jumped, they would step on me. That's all I ever
Can you
think when they're
curve?
laying on the ground like that.
Hey, Connor, just play it out to Madueke. You should have just played out to Madueke.
Wall did its job. Palmer tries to go right
Hmm.
through him.
Hmm.
Commentators saying
Come
they
on.
thoroughly enjoyed Chelsea's performance.
I have to. Palmer.
Gallagher and Palmer, there's been a few little times they haven't been on the same page today, but
Hmm. Have you seen our
but
the new?
we've run a
Have you
lot.
seen the jersey leaks for next year? That's gonna be a
Oh,
foul. Yeah, they're actually not terrible jerseys next year.
that's what we can talk about during halftime.
Yeah,
Good
talk about
job,
the jerseys.
Kukurea. Kukurea kind of showing why we bought him.
Yeah, and I swear, Chilwell better never see the pitch again at left back if we're going to play this inverted left back thing. Although I did hear, I was reading some stuff the other day, and some people brought up an interesting point in that when Reese comes back, they'll probably invert him. That's a yellow card.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that I mean, we were talking. We said at the top this game would be a little chippy, and West Ham frustratingly or getting more and more frustrated as the game goes on, and
Hmm.
they're lunging
That
into our
wasn't.
players. I think the refs played a halfway decent game today. I mean, he's
He
not
hasn't
he's
been
not been
terrible.
afraid to yellow card things that need to be yellow carded. Although that Kukurea yellow card shouldn't have been used.
Yeah.
But anyway, what were you saying?
I was saying that people were talking about how they're going to, Posh would probably invert Reese into the
Oh,
midfield instead of
okay.
Cucurella, which would be interesting. I don't know. I'm really enjoying Cucurella that being inverted. I feel like
He's
he's a lot better doing that.
yeah, I agree. Like he's been like this kind of amazing playmaker in the back and in the midfield
Hmm.
all game, and he's allowed other players the space to do what they need to do in front of him.
Oh, just Good ball.
All right,
Uh,
that's half.
you called that 2 seconds early, ref. What are you doing?
Oh man, that
Oh man,
I was kind of on the edge of my seat the whole time. I'm like now just realizing
yeah,
how stiff I was like watching that.
it was a great first half from Chelsea. Really impressed. Really impressed.
Yeah, like we still like we're definitely not like I mean I am impressed. This I do not want to take away from our performances, and I do not want to take away from the boys. Like there are still like some rough spots around the edges, but you can
Hmm.
kind of start to see things coming together. Here, I'll ask it at half. We're three up. It's three
Hmm.
nil at Stamford Bridge, right? West Ham just not taking advantage of a couple chances, but kind of creating some things out of some really
Yeah.
hard things and hitting the crossbar twice. Gallagher hits the crossbar, but we were up 3-0. But with that being said, these last two performances, right? Like I think everybody would agree the boys are looking good,
Hmm.
and Poch has found like a tactic that is working right now. Um, so inevitably we're going to get to Poch out sort of things, and we can go back to the
Hmm.
Tottenham game because after the Tottenham game, Poch said some things that made it seem like he also thought he was out. so,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
so I don't know. How are you feeling about Poch still?
This
And
is the thing. It's like, sorry, go ahead. You gonna finish? Is that your finish your
no, yeah,
question?
yeah, yeah. I was gonna try to add a thing to it, but I'll just leave it there. How do you feel about Poch still?
Oh, I don't know, man. It's crazy because like this was like,
They're showing the highlights now.
yeah, it was one of those things that like preseason I was very high on Potts coming out of preseason because of the way
Hmm.
we looked and the way we played, and then we get in the season and it's totally different tactics, it's totally different formation, it's a totally different, I mean not formation, but totally different tactics and just totally different mindset of the team. And then we had the injuries happen, and I never was high on Potts to begin with, but at the same time, it's like, do I think Potts can win us any major trophies? No.
Yeah,
But then again, like I said, like there's no other managers out there at this point in time. Like there's nobody else out there that like I want. So
yeah,
I don't. It's a if he keeps playing like this and we keep playing like this, then I don't have a problem with Potch. But my problem with Potch is that what what changed and why did it take him so long to get to this point?
hmm,
Like the 30 32 games from the first game to where we are, up until, 3 games ago, 4 games ago when we started playing this new form or new tactics. What were those matches?
yeah,
Like, did it take you to the point of being possibly fired to switch to these tactics? Like,
yeah,
it doesn't, like, logically, it just makes no sense. It just
yeah,
makes none whatsoever. So I don't know. It's baffling about Pot. I'm not. I think I'm so reserved to the fact that he's going to be here next year that I'm still Potch out, but I'm just not saying it because
yeah. Thumbs
it's
up to
just it
that.
is what it. Yeah, it is what it is at this point in time. So,
Yeah,
I mean, where do you stand on him at this point in time?
I I'm still Potch out. Um, I'm but I think that's a lot of trepidation from what we've seen throughout the season, and there just is a lack of trust I have in the team that is left over from the season. Um, I have been more and more impressed as the season has gone on. I mean, we are. I think like I don't think we're like levels above what we were last season, but I mean,
Hmm.
it's hard to deny that we
We're better.
better, and with like basically a different team. Um, like I know Potch defenders are always going to point to the injuries, and they're going to point to how young the team is, and they're going to point to the transfer strategy. I mean, but the thing is, and somebody said this the other day. I can't remember who it was, and if I find it later, then I'll credit them. But they just said it. I mean, Potch bought into this like he became the coach knowing all of these things, you know.
Hmm.
And I think it was when he was complaining about some stuff at the end of a game, um, and it might have been the Arsenal game. It's just like he knew what he was getting into, and like we brought him in specifically for the situation that we're in, which it's supposed to be the other way around. Like we're supposed to be helping the manager like get the targets
Yeah.
that he wants. Um,
Hmm.
I like there's a little bit of my fears are assuaged for last season, or not last season, sorry, next season. If Potch still remains the manager, I think the performances these past couple weeks it's one of those catch 22s because I am Potch out, but like you said, to your point, who else is coming in? And who else is there? And second, it's like, yeah, the team succeeding means Potch probably is the manager next season.
Hmm.
Especially if we get Conference League, I think they're going to consider
Yeah.
that a win. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like I still don't trust Potch. A lot of that I think is just left over from the season.
Yeah.
Talking about
That
this
was a
made me
really
sneeze.
that was a really stealthy mute for the sneeze. That was really good. That was really impressive.
I held
Well,
it for a large part of that last bit of
yeah.
what I was saying. I should have just shut up
Well,
and sneezed, but whatever.
but what about, so what's your thoughts on, I don't know if you read the reports. I know you're not on the X and as much as I am, but the whole Ruben Amorim, he
Amarim?
flew in, yeah, Amorim, whatever his
Oh
name is,
yeah, we're the
Amorim,
team
yeah,
that paid for him to come in. Yeah.
but that's my thing about it is like he flew into London, West Ham denied it, and then so that sort of left Chelsea as the team there, and then here comes the
Mm-hmm.
PR campaign of Matt Law and everybody
Yeah.
coming out and saying, "Oh no, no, it wasn't Chelsea that paid for him to come in." Pretty, and then when that happens, I'm like, okay, it was 100% we paid for him to come in to interview him.
Yeah.
So clearly they're high on him as a coach, as a
Yeah.
manager. But when the team finally starts clicking like this, I don't know if I want to change something to another unknown.
Yeah.
Like I don't, I don't know. It's a weird situation because I still don't rate Cameron. I don't
I
think.
don't.
I think he's okay. I don't think he's the end all be all. Like that's my whole point in all this. Like I don't think Zagreb is good. I mean, look at how poor Brighton has been at scoring the damn football lately. Like they scored, I think, one goal in the whole month of April, and it was an own goal.
Yeah.
like, I mean, why do we want this manager in here? So it's one of those things that I don't know. I just at this point just let Poch stay. I think, especially if he gets Conference League, he's going to stay at that point. I think, but the board and stuff, they're so weird. They don't. Yeah, that's who I don't
Yeah.
trust in this whole process is them and making decisions because clearly they're terrible at it.
Yeah.
So,
I should have just stuck with my guns and been like, no man, Potch, I'm giving him till next December. Um, but it's like I said, I don't want to forget like that we've kind of gone through some things with Potch that have
hmm,
not been fun and have not been good, and we haven't
yeah,
like been confident in him. Um, things are clicking right now though, and I'm
hmm.
with you. Like I think there were rumors that Hansi Flick was gonna
Oh God,
like has
no!
been in talks about
I
the
don't want
job,
Flick. Yeah.
and so yeah, I don't know. It's like for a club of our stature right now, because I don't consider us like a big club at the moment. I mean, we're a
Hmm.
mid-table Premier League side that is
Yeah.
fighting for third tier European football. Like at the end of the day, That's like
Yeah.
Potter addendums, you know. So
Hmm.
it just is what it is. I think we probably have the best that we can get, like
Hmm.
without going like as high profile as you can, because we can't go for people like Javi, and we can't. I know people are calling for Tuchel to come back, but I don't even know about that. Like
Well,
we
I mean,
couldn't court Nagelsmann, who is now going back to Bayern. So,
no, he's not.
um,
Mm-mm.
oh, he's
He's staying
not.
with the national team. No, he's staying with
Oh,
the
my
national
bad.
team.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
He was reported to go back to Bayern, and then they came out and said he's staying with the national team. He signed a new
Oh,
contract with them.
okay.
So,
If I was him, I wouldn't go back to Bayern either. I thought that was weird when I read it. But
yeah, it was.
but yeah, man, I don't know. Like I definitely don't think Poch is the manager. Like you said, we're not going to win any major trophies with him. I don't think he's the manager that can like take us to heights like the
Hmm.
previously achieved heights that Chelsea is known
Yeah.
for in the modern era. But is he the guy at this point? Like if we're stuck with him for another year, right? Like is he the guy? Like if we're marginally better next season, does he make the job attractive when we don't option him for the third season? Or
Possibly.
like are we is Chelsea kind of always, I mean, cuz if we are like bringing in Amarin, like we're clearly thinking of other managerial things. Like do we do that the entire next year while Poch is here? Poch makes the job attractive to another high profile manager. Maybe there are a few others that are available next season. And then we bring somebody in next season when the job is more attractive. Because we've had lots of situations this season where people are like, who else is going to want to coach here?
Hmm.
And so that's kind of where I am. Like, it can we at least get back to another like level where somebody's going to want to come in and like either play like for us and coach for it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying
Hmm.
player coach. That's weird, but the way I said that, but like it just we have wondered like with Chelsea being Chelsea this season, we don't look as attractive as we used to as a destination for players and managers. So I think that's kind of where
Yeah.
I'm at with Poch. If we're stuck with him next season, and I still don't. I agree. I don't think Poch is the guy that takes us up, but can he take
Hmm.
us up enough to get a guy who can? So
Yeah. I mean, that's a valid point. Is like, can he get us to European football, like real European football, not the conference league?
real.
But real European football. But I mean, at that point in time, if Poch is getting you European football, they're not going to fire him.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
it's the catch twenty
that's
two.
it is the catch 22, and then you're stuck with a guy that's never going to win you a major trophy for how long? So it is a catch 22, and it's weird, but and it's like that's my thing. It's like I just lack confidence in the board to make any kind of good decision in this. And then the other thing is I think until they change their strategy, where they give their coach say in stuff, like
Yeah,
what players to buy, and they actually go out and buy those players, I don't think you're going to see a true high profile coach come here because nobody wants to. That's why Nagelsmann ultimately didn't come here. It's because he wanted more control, and they didn't want to give Nagelsmann control if the
right.
reports are to be believed. So I don't know. It's an interesting thing because I think everybody's
Yeah,
going to reserve the fact that Poch will be here next year, and it's just one of those things like how what heights can he take us to next year? I mean, if he keeps playing this, he'll have many players back next year. Um, I don't know.
yeah.
It's weird. We're in a
It's
weird
kind of a
place.
conundrum.
It is. It is, and we're leaving it up to a bunch of dumbasses at the board level to make the decision.
Yeah, man. What is this? The second year of the Bowley project? So the
Second,
Clear
yeah,
Lake project,
no,
or is this
yeah,
third?
second year, no, third year. It's the third year,
So we're going
right?
into the fourth year. I think it. I think it's the
No,
second
we're
year.
going into the second. No, we're going into the third year.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Going
we're
into
going
year
into the
three.
third year because it's coming up on the anniversary of them buying the club, right?
Yes, yeah.
Like,
So we're going into year three. So we have 8 years
hmm
left.
I love that we just have this count. We just need to do every episode of the podcast just a countdown timer
Oh, we
in
should put it at
the,
the
in the
bottom.
bottom
Yeah,
right corner. Yeah, put it in the bottom right corner of every
till Bowley
podcast. And
sells
like,
us
this is
love.
to Bowley sells the club. This is how much longer we've got, guys.
Ward Prowse coming in for West Ham
Oh,
here at the
yay!
start of the half.
Isn't he there like a free kick specialist?
Oh yeah, I think he is. Who's he coming in for?
And put it up there yet? Wow, the
Yeah, I haven't
stands up
seen it.
there are a little empty. All
Yeah, I
right,
wonder what
second
the deal
half
with that is.
underway.
Everybody's
Hmm.
getting a meat pie and a
Yep,
beer.
yep. Let's see how
Oh, he
we
came
come.
in
Let's
for
see if our
Alvarez. So
well, Cucurella. What was
your
that?
favorite West Ham player is off the pitch, Daniel.
Oh, dang it! Oh dear goodness, God,
Gosh.
seriously?
Okay. Yes. And in typical
Here we
Chelsea
go.
fashion,
And,
we come out of the second half shit.
yep, Potch is back to the beers and biscuits.
Are you allowed? Am I like is cursing frowned upon because you can't monetize that, or
I don't know. I think you. I don't know. I don't know
I
how
need to
all
look
that
at the
works with
rules
YouTube
on saying the words that I say during a podcast
during
or
live
a
streams.
live stream,
Well, I mean,
even though no
I,
one's watching.
yeah. I mean, I cuss on podcasts all the time, but we clearly label our stuff explicit. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know. Oh, Jason, just so you know, remember we had that challenge that, across that Mudrick episode, if we got so many likes, I think it was 100, that you would
yeah.
have to do transfer roundups live every week. Well, we've gotten 2 likes across everything. So
Getting
that is
close.
98 left to go.
Cue the balloons. I'll do the transfer roundups with you, Daniel. We don't have to get 100 likes.
Oh,
We're
man.
gonna
I don't
have to
know if I
talk
can.
about it.
Yeah.
I
I
I
just don't
think
know
if
if I
we
want to
keep
do it.
playing like this, I don't know, man. Unless we get sanctioned for the money we're spending, I don't care. Just spend the money. Everybody makes a big deal about all this money, and I'm just like gonna stop caring about the money. Somebody in a Reddit thread the other day was just like,
Oh,
I'm just really tired of being
oh,
an accountant. Holy
oh. What a ball by Chalaba. What a ball. And what a pass by
cow!
Madueke. What a play. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Chalaba, what
Wow.
a ball. And we want
2 minutes into
another
the
player
second
we
half.
want to freaking sell. Another freaking player. Oh, wait, do we need to hold our breath here? Or is VAR going to come out and tell us that wasn't a goal?
Depends on.
Oh, no.
Oh my
Madueke is
gosh,
onside.
what a
That was a
run!
ball.
Oh, that's
Nope,
it.
not even
That's fine.
close. Not
That's
even
fine.
close.
There's nothing to review there. Chalaba
Chalaba, what a
from
ball.
the back
Mm-hmm.
kicks pretty much a straight lobbing through ball for Mads, who makes a run between two West Ham defenders. Jackson follows him to the left. Mads takes it all the way down and then just
Good Lord.
lays it off for Jackson, who heels it in. Like, side foots it in. Casual, cool, calm, clinical. Perfect. And now, at the other end, West Ham are going for it. Okay. Saves the day. Like,
Jeez.
wow, man. 4. We just scored 4. Oh
This
my
is.
gosh.
Who was that? Is
Jackson
that Mudrick?
Jackson Mudrick pinballing the ball around with some West Ham defenders. It's like we try to give it
Oh.
to a West Ham guy or midfielder. They give it back to us. We try to give it back. They give it back to us. Jackson waves Mudrick forward and then passes the ball perfectly for Mudrick to go through and shoot it. And it's a powerful shot, but it goes right
Areola
at the
saved it.
keeper.
Yeah.
So,
Jeez.
dude, I mean, who is this team
I
right
don't
now?
know, man. This is the most
Oh my gosh, West Ham's keeper
confusing.
gives it away to us right in the
This is like
midfield.
the most exciting, confusing thing I've watched in a long time. Like, I don't understand.
That's the title of this episode, by the way. I need to write it down. Exciting and confusing. Chelsea win again.
Yeah. Oh man, this is just
I mean, you got to hand it to this team. I mean, I you got to credit Potch for finding this tactic here at the end of the season. It's working. I worry though that this is like a what happens if Cucurella goes down here. You know,
yeah.
like we are depending a lot on this, but man, him and Gallagher are
Just need
all
to
over the
sell.
pitch today.
We just need to sell Chilwell. Keep Cucurella, sell Chilwell, and get another good decent left back
Yeah,
in the off season. Because Chilwell is not not him. His injury record is getting ridiculous. Like he just can't stay healthy.
yeah. I'm excited for the last 4 games of the season
Who
here.
never thought we'd say that this year.
Man, seriously.
Figured it would be like last year, just depressing into the season. So
Yeah, us playing so open and confidently going forward is exposing us at the back just a little bit, but our defense is holding up.
yeah, I mean they've only given up 2 real chances today. So oh
I mean, I think it's too late to catch Tottenham this season, but man, we
yeah.
can. Conference League is within our grasp, man. We're 2 back from Newcastle.
The only bad
Our
thing is
goal
it's like the goal
differential is a 10
is
is at 10 right now, but Newcastle
yeah
is at 22. So
yeah we ain't catching them.
yeah,
That Arsenal game killed us. Any chance of catching them in goal
man, that
differential?
was rough.
That Arsenal game killed us.
Hey, dude, 2 games on from that though, we have bounced back.
We've definitely and against in 2 derbies too.
Yeah, I mean, it's what you would hope for. It's what we
Hmm
worry about not happening, and they've come out and done it very
They
professionally
have.
and very impressively.
Yeah, emphatically, they've
Yeah.
definitely put together some nice football. Best football we've played of the year so far in these last few matches, minus the Arsenal match. Oh no, well
Oh
okay, I
gosh, I
spoke
was
too
just about to
soon,
say I hope we keep a clean sheet. Oh, okay. Well,
and that's
Emerson.
why we sold Emerson.
All Emerson has to do is kick it right at Petrovic. I don't know what he's trying to do there.
Hmm
Emerson just skies a ball. He gets an amazing through ball.
That was a good pass.
All of our defenders sleeping, and gets it on the left of the box, right
That
at the
was
goalkeeper
terrible,
box, and then just skies it.
terrible shot. Yeah,
Petrovic didn't have it.
terrible.
Petrovic could have just stood there and not even tried.
Yeah.
Nothing would have came of that.
Where?
Yeah,
What
that's
does
right at the
this? What
top
does
of
our
the
schedule look
15-yard box.
like? Let's see. What does our schedule look like the rest of the way out? So we have Nottingham next Saturday. Then we play Brighton on a Wednesday, May the 15th. Um, and then Bournemouth May 19th. So we got 3 matches left this year.
These are all winnable. Oh, Madueke, you got to control that, man.
Yeah,
Ball
definitely all
crosses it for
winnable.
Madueke at the top of the box. He miscontrols it.
So if you just get 9 points and you just hope that Newcastle drops a game in
Yep.
there. So
If we can go on a 6-game winning streak at the end of this season,
hmm
yeah, I mean, pot stays at the end of that.
yeah, for sure. Well, that would be on a if we it'd be a 5 game winning streak technically. Well, no, yeah, because this match Tottenham and then the last three, so that'd be
Oh
ending the
yeah,
season
5.
on a
Yeah,
5 match win streak.
I can't
I knew
math.
what you meant. I knew what you meant, man. So unless you're saying West Ham's going to come back, Jason.
Yeah, then it'd only be like a 3-game streak
Oh,
here. Oh man,
here we go.
cheat
We
foul,
have not. I
top
mean,
of the box.
outside of that goal, we've not looked good this half.
Yeah, man.
They've had more of the ball. They created chances, and now they're going to put freaking Ward Prowse on this free kick.
Yeah, we basically West Hammed them for that goal. We just called them out like they've been trying to do
Yeah.
to us all game, and that yeah, West Ham have been a little bit better going forward this half. I mean, we're
Yep.
10 minutes in, and I'm gonna say that's gonna be a more even possession stat, but for this second half, so I'll have to check.
Ooh, good save, Petrovic.
Wow, dude, that
that
that was a
was a good
really good
save.
free kick by Ward Prowse and a really good save by Petrovic.
Mm-hmm. That thing was
Ooh
bending too.
man, that was really nice from all around.
I will say this: keeping some of these clean sheets at the end of the year like this has got to give Petrovic confidence too.
Yes. Oh, my feed just
So
glitched a little bit.
I don't know. That's here we go with the spam and crosses.
Yeah, it's
Oh, get up, get up.
we have 55% possession to their 45% possession this half.
Oh,
Oh my
play,
gosh.
play a Madueke. Oh,
Ah,
uh,
yeah. Oh,
what are
they
we
called it
doing? Oh,
offside.
he's offside.
Yeah. First half possession was 67-33, so West Ham a little more in this time around.
Did you just see that lady? It was like an older lady, probably like in her 40s, had like
I missed it.
face paint with CFC on her forehead and on her cheek.
True fan.
True fan. True fan. Oh man, come on. Just control the game.
Yeah, yeah. I'd
No,
rather
look
see
at
this
Palmer.
out with a clean sheet than.
Yes. Didn't
Okay.
get any. Yeah.
We're just in the midfield, just kicking it amongst ourselves at the moment.
Mm-hmm. I think our halftime stat was like, I think we had like 90% passing
That's pretty good.
in the first half. I think. I'm trying to find it right quick. I was going to
Oh
read the
man.
halftime stats, but we got to talking about some good stuff. So I was like, I don't want to interrupt the flow.
Nah, I mean Chelsea's interrupting the flow. We're slowing the game down right here. Not looking to go as forward as much right now. We've just spent like a full minute just kicking it around laterally in and amongst the midfield and between the defenders. Okay, we're going forward a little bit. Just switch field. Gallagher on the right side
Yeah.
of the box.
We had 92% pass accuracy in the first half.
See, dude, that's what killed us last season too. We were
Hmm.
consistently in the low 80s or mid to
Yep.
low 80s with our passing accuracy. And that's why we talked about fundamentals so much. I haven't been able to really talk about fundamentals a whole lot today
No, our
because
fundamentals
we've
been
been
pretty
doing it
good.
well.
Well, that's the thing too, and the only reason our passing stats were that high is because majority of the time we just pass the ball around the back to each other anyway.
Yeah,
So that's the only reason we were even that high.
man, I'm surprised at West Ham here. They are just sitting around letting
They're
us keep the
sitting.
ball.
Yep.
Like, what are they doing? Like
They're broken. They're
yeah, we're
broken,
just
man.
we
Play him
have it
out.
right
Oh,
now.
come on.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go in. Kukurea on the right side makes a run down the right for Madueke to kick it while he's almost at the byline of the right side of
Yeah.
the pitch.
That's our
So,
left back, guys.
I mean, what is happening?
I don't know. It's working. I mean, West Ham's press is literally Antonio.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they've just been leaving him up at the top this entire game. I guess they were hoping to win it back, but nobody's really challenging us for the ball right now in and amongst the midfield.
That's not a good pass, Sheila.
We've
Lucky
now
you're there.
kicked it all the way back to Petrovic for like on our own accord. Like
Hmm.
West Ham's not pressing us, they're not challenging for the ball, and yet we are now kicking it in and around our box right now freely from like across the box.
This is ridiculous. Like
What
they're
is
standing
happening?
there. They're not
This has
doing
been
anything.
5 minutes of this.
They're losing 4-0 and they're doing literally nothing.
Man, if I was a West Ham fan, I'd be pissed right now.
Yep.
Not just for the scoreline, but because they're literally doing nothing. And we are just
hmm
content just to also do nothing right now.
hmm We don't, but that's the thing, like, we don't have a reason to
Wow.
do anything. Like, just hold the ball, Petrovic. Like, just see how long it takes him to come to you.
We're just inviting them to press us, too. Which we typically do, like, all season. Only this time,
You get that
there they
up,
go.
Palmer. You gotta give that
Palmer is
up.
now all the way
Palmer's
on the left
he's
and is
just
driving
dribbling
through the
to
middle, like on the
everybody.
left in our
Get there. Come on,
box.
Nico.
Good job,
Oh,
Nico.
nice. Ah, that
Oh,
was nice.
he kicked it first time though.
He
Nico holds
did.
it up on the right side of the box, lays it up for Mads, and it's blocked. Dude,
And that literally came from Palmer just dribbling around everybody, passing the ball to Gallagher, and then Gallagher made one
Palmer
pass to
dribbling
Nico.
around everybody in our box on the left.
Yeah. I mean, oh man,
If I was
this is
West Ham,
just
like I would be so livid right now.
yeah.
I'm gonna go check out their Reddit while we literally and they literally do nothing with the ball.
Yeah. Play him in Chalaba, good.
Oh, good job.
Oh,
Oh,
that was a good ball, Mads. Madueke having a really good game today.
Mads gets the ball in the box, drives towards the byline, kicks it across. Everybody in Jackson just can't quite get there. West Ham women. Okay, I don't need West Ham women. That can't be it.
They're so they're so they hate their men's team so much they just deleted their Reddit page.
There's only 447 members of their Reddit. They don't even have like an avatar. Ah,
What losers? What
okay.
losers?
We finally made it into their box and are doing some passing. Ah, Jackson just couldn't quite get there. That was a really good ball across the keeper from Mads. But anyway, man. Palmer with the corner. This
Yeah,
is it. I feel
Felix
it.
just Felix just said, "I'm pretty sure we just kept the ball for over 5 minutes straight."
Just kicking
Just
it
like,
in and around our midfield and
yeah.
our box.
I mean, the thing is that we have no reason to go forward at all. Like we're just kicking the ball
And we're
around.
back.
hmm
This is going to be
Back
a
on the ball.
boring second half. Oh my gosh.
Yep. I guess I'm gonna have to start predicting this team to keep clean sheets again, knock on wood, because they're actually, you know,
I think that's what we're
doing.
playing for right now. We are playing for a clean sheet.
I'm fine with that. I have no problem with that.
Oh my gosh, West Ham like just not bringing nothing to the table here.
I mean, Casado
I
just
would be
dribbled
livid.
from the back all the way to the front, and nobody even like tried to close him out.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we
Oh.
took a shot on goal.
Yeah. Top of the box.
I took Madueke. If he keeps playing like this, start the kid every match. Like he's
Dude,
finally
we
got to
don't
run
even
of
need
games and
anybody
start
on the
looking good.
left. We're just letting
No,
Madueke do all the work right now.
I know Madueke is doing
Mudrick
everything.
who?
Yeah, I mean, we just play with 10 men anyway. I mean, Mudrik's pretty much invisible. So
I
it's like
mean,
we're playing with 10. That's out. Yep.
wow.
I really wish people could have seen you in college, Jason, so they could just realize how much your hair looked exactly like
Dude,
Gugreus.
I found
Like,
I found some pictures.
did you?
Uh I need to go get them. I'm going to go get them. I'll hold them up for the camera for none of our viewers. That's the only reason
We're
why
not
we're
a
doing
bump.
this. Yeah. I'll be right back. Let me know if anything
Okay,
interesting happens this half.
I will. Come on, Nico. Let's go. Come on. There you go.
Do you remember all those pictures you gave me
Which ones? Which ones did I give you?
from like years and years ago of like
Just from like
us?
back when we were in college.
Yeah, I've got us going to like a Ben Harper concert.
Oh, the old Ben Harper concert
I'll
pictures.
try to find a good one, but when I was in school, I was doing an art project. And I was taking these.
Madueke. Oh
I
my
missed it. I was
goodness.
looking at
That
pictures
was
of
he.
myself.
He did a nice little step over and tried to slide it bottom corner, and the keeper made a good save. Oh, Madueke's cooking today.
What do you think of this?
Yes, yes. There's the hair. That like this freaking Mark Cucurella reincarnated, man. Like
Yeah,
you are him and he is you. Like that looks exactly like Cucurella.
yeah. Back when I could grow hair.
Yeah,
Look at these
dude.
weird pictures for art.
Is that your art? Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody, anybody, get on the
Okay,
corner.
I'll stop showing pictures of myself and watch the game now.
Dude, that was Mark Cucurella reincarnated.
I'm gonna
Or I don't know.
smash
Who's
some of these.
older?
Huh?
Who's older? You? How old is Cucurella? You're older than
Oh,
Cucurella.
I'm
So
definitely older than
technically,
him.
yeah. So technically, Cucurella is a reincarnation of you.
Yeah,
So let's get this right. Let's get the facts
yeah,
straight on this podcast.
yeah.
Cucurella is a reincarnation of you.
Yes, exactly. Even though I'm not dead yet.
That's right.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back to the game. I got bored there. It looks like it's opening up a little bit more on both sides.
Corner West. Ooh,
Ooh,
Scott. Scott over the goal. Look at that. Man. Yeah, this is geez, that was a good ball. Good corner kick in.
yeah.
Be interested to see who West Ham gets as their coach next year. It ain't gonna be David Moyes. He's not gonna be there anymore.
Oh man.
Why are we sending people down the pitch, Petrovic? Just kick it short and keep the ball around the back for another 5 minutes. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about the fans booing Potch today.
Nope. Seems like it's gonna be okay.
Yep. I'm sort of looking forward to that, not gonna lie.
I know.
Not
Even
gonna
after we
lie.
said all the things we said about him at halftime.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Cassette.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to comment on here.
There's really
We need to
not.
find
Palmer
a
just
topic
played
to
it.
talk about.
Yeah, Palmer just playing it all the way back to the back. Like he's just look at. I feel like Palmer's just teasing them at this point in time. Like, gonna do anything.
My wife is now awake. She sent me a text message that said, "Well, this should be a happy live stream, shouldn't it?" So I'm guessing she just looked at the score of the game.
Yes, it should be.
It's
Yes, it
been.
should.
It has been.
Yeah,
I'll let her
that's been a
know.
great.
It has
Although
been.
with
I
all these
love you.
viewers, especially,
Yeah.
with all our. Hey, we had one at one point in time during halftime. They were here for like a minute and then left.
Oh,
I don't know if you saw that. I
kudos.
don't know if you saw that, but
See, this is why I'm going to buy Chelsea gear for next season. I'm going to have different gear to wear.
I'm going to get me a Chuck Lamika jersey when the jerseys from
Oh,
this year go on sale.
yeah.
I'll
I'm
get
going
me a
to get a
Chuck Lamika
James
jersey.
jersey in anticipation of his return because I have missed him and I love him. And when I went last season, I was not happy that they put his like player picture behind some electrical box. Like, what asshole decided to do that?
Todd Bowley personally.
I
It
mean,
was him,
probably.
personally.
It was a travesty, and
Yeah.
I am upset. But I have a picture of me with it, with me, Reese
You
James, and
do.
Big
You sent
Alexis
it to me.
box. Yeah,
You sent it to me.
Antonio is
Uh,
off
at the 69th minute.
for Ings. Okay, so let's see what they got in store because they've literally done nothing this half. I mean, they've been in
I've
and around our
noticed.
18-yard box for a little while,
Yeah.
and they got a free kick.
I've noticed. Have
About
you noticed this? That the majority of West Ham's white players are balding. Like they all have bald spots.
yeah, I know the feeling.
Oh man.
Wow.
Did, did Petrovic say that? No.
I think it was
I don't
probably
think he did.
going wide, but
Yeah, it was
Petrovic
going wide.
seemed up for it.
He was covered. It was covered.
Ward
He
Prowse
pulled back
though,
at the last.
he's
I
dangerous.
think didn't he score when we played them earlier in the season
I think
off a
so.
free kick? And
What that
that
is
game was
West
just
Ham's strategy right now. Get a foul in and around an area where Ward Prowse can score off a free kick.
West Ham going to, it looks like five at the back now.
My God, man, they do not want to let in. Oh, get it! Ah, just inside the 18-yard box.
Hmm.
Madueke gets the ball, but there's way too many West Ham defenders up in there. This is going to be. I don't know. I don't know how interesting the rest of this half gets.
I don't
It's
either.
kind of gotten
I'm
into
gonna
the
go.
pattern of we get the ball for a good chunk of time, we kick it in and around.
Hmm.
West Ham forces us to go backwards a little bit. They get a couple chances, then we drive down. We have one spurt of energy. Oh,
Yep.
Palmer through the middle, holds off over the top for Mudrik.
Oh,
Oh,
it does. That was so
come on,
good.
wasteful.
That was a good first touch by him too. And then
Yeah,
he just couldn't get the shot. That was a
God,
good
great
pass
pass
by
by Palmer
Palmer.
over the top of everybody.
Get
Whoa.
you one, Casado.
Ah.
Okay. Can this game slow down for a second? Because I really want to get some more coffee. I need more coffee.
Okay, well, West Ham have finally won
Oh,
it in the midfield.
okay. What do we got?
Oh gosh, man,
Good job,
we're
Casado.
giving West Ham a little too much respect here. We're just letting them drive at us,
Mm-hmm.
but we eventually went out and then
Yep.
around our box. West Ham pushing a
And
little
they're
more
actually,
forward now since the
yeah.
Ing sub.
I
Palmer
mean,
just
you're down.
casually taking the ball through the midfield.
Yeah.
What is happening? This is a weird
I don't
second
know.
half, man.
Gallagher, what was that?
He, oh man,
That's
no
still in?
way.
What the heck?
Gallagher mistouches the ball and
I don't
somehow
know
West
what
Ham
that
get
was.
it down the right, down there right.
Go, Mudrik. Go.
Good
Just go.
job, Mudrik.
Go.
Mudrik, turn it up. Go. He's running so slowly.
Yeah.
Go, Palmer. Just waited for Mads. Oh,
Two.
Mads tried to be cheeky there.
Yeah, he did. He did. I'm gonna get some more coffee right quick. I'll be right back. I can still hear and talk. But I'm gonna get some more coffee.
I'll
So let me know if
I'll
something
try
happens.
to commentate on the fact that we are just now showing a replay of what just happened. Oh no, that was the Palmer over the top replay for Mudrik, who kicks it first time, but keeper is wise to it.
I'm headed back into my dog. Come getting a shot.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, a little bit.
a little bit, a little bit, a little bit.
We need more of your dog so we get more viewers.
Use the dogs for views. I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm
Nothing
back.
happened.
Nothing. Did we kick the ball around a lot in the back?
Yeah, this has just been spurts of things. Uh-oh, West Ham players
Oh,
pulled
get
up.
up, Cata.
Ah, Paqueta. I
Mm.
called him Paqueta earlier.
Get the
I don't know any of these
Paqueta.
players' names.
I don't know.
No one will ever
He
watch
was
this, which is nice. We get to be good at. We get to try to be good at live streams with no one watching
on our
now.
on our skills, Jason. Oh, and
Yeah.
Cuckoo, and Cuckoo, and Cuckoo's coming
Yes.
in. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Casadilla, Casadilla. He's my favorite person on the pitch to pronounce.
Oh man,
I don't know if
this is nice.
I'm gonna have to take,
75-minute subs.
of course, in typical Potch fashion. I mean, I get the
Hey, it's better than some of the games where we were like could have used them way
the
earlier.
80th
We brought
minute,
them in like
yeah,
the
85th
second minute.
minute, yeah, yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna grab some chips,
Go grab some chips, man. Go grab
but
some.
they're just
Wait,
right
wait, oh
here. I'm
wait.
just gonna be out of frame for a second.
Are you grabbing English chips or American chips?
Oh, American chips, potato chips,
Okay, American potato chips.
sour cream and onion. Oh, Mad's off the pitch. Rightfully gets a lot of applause.
Madueke and Mudrik.
And
Casadilla
Mudrick off
coming
the
on and
pitch.
Cuckoo. Okay.
Mudrick, nothing
No,
for him this
nothing.
half,
Didn't
but
even do anything.
was okay the first half, I guess, in the things that he was involved in. Almost well had a peach of a ball from Palmer this half to hopefully score, but that's all I remember Mudrick doing this
Yeah,
half. So
yeah.
growing into some things though, everybody's been really concerned about Mudrick, but I don't know, jury's still out maybe.
All right, come on in, Cuckoo. Let's get a goal. I want to see the balloon. I want to see the balloon, baby. Give me the balloon. I haven't seen the balloon all year.
My chips are a little loud, so I'm muting
Oh,
for a minute.
uh, come on, Mudrik. Or in Cuckoo. What brand of chips are you eating? Is that Pringles?
Ruffles, sour cream and onion.
Ruffles. Ruffles. No cheeses today?
No cheeses. This is what we have.
Got to make do
They're
with what
not
you have,
my
man.
they're not my favorite, but yeah, we're not sponsored by Ruffles, and I'm not gonna
I
show
wish.
the thing in the shot, but I'll keep them down here in my lap.
Mm. Oh, yeah. This second half, outside of that one goal, has been really boring. Really, really boring. Nothing happening.
I think that I've been more amazed at West Ham's lack of fight than I am at
Yeah,
anything else in this half.
yeah. Like I mean, if I was only you, if I was a West Ham fan, I would be pissed. Like they have literally done nothing.
Yeah,
Like
I
tried to
couldn't.
do anything.
Mm-hmm. We are still gifting West Ham some. Oh
Oh,
my gosh! West Ham hit the crossbar again.
3 times. 3 times.
Oh my gosh, man! We are
Just
trying to
get
gift
the
them a
damn
goal
ball
here.
out of
What
it.
are we doing?
It's whenever Cassidy comes on the pitch, the other team
Ugh,
always scores.
poor guy.
I mean, that's when we drew City in that second game of the season. It's good. It was right when Cassidy came on the pitch.
My gosh, man.
West Ham coming alive in the last 15 minutes of this match. Oh, and then they give the ball away. Oh, beautiful
Oh,
ball.
yes.
Yes, Nico. Yes, Nico.
I'm so
Yes.
happy for Nico right now. Well done,
Havertz
dude.
who? Havertz who?
Oh, let's go compare stats. I do love comparing stats with Nico and Havertz. I don't think I can quite compare stats with. Like, if you look at FOTMob's stats thing where it compares stats to other forwards, Nico is not doing great in some of those. But Nico is now sitting on 12 goals
Oh
and
my
5
gosh. Are you
assists.
kidding me? Are you kidding me? I just saw. I'm on X.
He is not
How is he
offside.
all?
He's not.
No, he is. He's going to be
You think so?
offsides. All right, spoiler alert. Sorry. I was on X.
Oh, they called it off? There's no
Hmm.
way he's on.
This is knee. I'm guessing that's off.
Screw that. Damn it.
I mean, from that angle, it doesn't look like it.
So, but he is off.
Well, they're saying onside there. I don't
I
know.
think it stands, man.
Well, X said he was.
FOTMob still got it at 5-0. I don't know if they're just waiting still or. They got it at 5-0 in the
Yeah,
81st
it
minute, 40 something.
stands. It stands.
Yes.
Yes. I
Hell
don't know why
yeah.
they. I don't know why that account tweeted out. It's stupid.
Trolling.
Yeah. No, it was a. I mean, it's a reputable Chelsea account too that tweeted that out. It was
Oh,
disallowed,
weird.
and we're so far behind. Like,
Yeah,
but
that's
hey,
weird.
Nico, great ball by Casado too.
Oh, dude. Amazing. Nico just drives right at the keeper, slots it
Hmm.
past him.
Old cat kicker
Good
kept them
through
on
ball.
sides too.
Yeah, it's great. And
Nice.
Cuckoo,
That
though,
was.
making a decent run in the box, but
Hmm. No,
Nico uses him to distract and just slots it home.
Silva coming off. Okay, good
Ah,
move.
I'm glad Silva got the
Ugh.
start today because after he got injured, people were worried that it was his
Yeah.
last game, and then especially
Hmm.
after the farewell, Gusto back.
That's nice. That's nice.
Oh
Although
man,
Chalobah, to be fair, has been fantastic filling in
he
at right
has.
back.
He's been amazing. I'm with you. If we sell him, we are stupid.
He's an academy player. He's such just a good role player.
Yeah,
Like he's so good at what he does. Like I don't want him starting every match. I don't think he's good enough to start, but you need those good role players in your team to
yeah.
compete. And so, yeah, I don't know. I might be getting Palmer out of here too, just because I don't want him getting hurt.
Did Havertz score in the last? No, I don't think Havertz
I
scored
think,
in Arsenal. Arsenal
I think,
basically like destroyed another team.
I think he did score yesterday. Maybe he didn't. I don't know.
He did not.
He did not. All right.
Arsenal won 3-0 against
So Nico
Bournemouth.
is now how
Nico
many
is
goals?
level on goals with Havertz and is 1 assist less. So Havertz is 12 goals, 6 assists. Nico 12 goals, 5 assists. That's what I don't understand, man. Like Nico has produced.
Mm-hmm. He's produced more than any strikers produced since what Costa was here, right? Probably
Yeah, yeah.
because Havertz
So
never produced that for us.
Havertz, I'll say this: in the player traits percentile thing that FOTMob's got. Let's look at this. Excuse me. Touches 9%. That's not good. Chances created.
Oh, that was a handball.
Oh,
Oh, we got. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, it hit his hand, but
his
it was
hand
down
is
by the
by his
side.
side there.
Yeah,
Okay.
would have been harsh.
Yeah, that was sucked. Okay. For touches, Havertz is at
Oh,
9.
whoa.
Sorry.
Oh no, I was just freaking out right there because the
I'm trying to
ball was
read some
not.
stats, and Chelsea are trying to
I'm
bottle
sorry.
this.
I know. Chelsea
No,
trying to
it's
give
not
away
your
the
fault. It's
clean
it's the
sheet.
team's fault.
Oh, Petrovic.
Wow.
I mean, like to be fair, like I don't
30
understand.
yards out, man.
West Ham has turned the pressure up in the last like 20 minutes or 10 minutes. It's like, what took them so long? Like they've been down 3-0 since halftime, and they just ratcheted the pressure up.
They got Antonio off the pitch.
True. Petrovic wants that clean sheet.
Okay, I'll wait for the Havertz stats after this corner. I'm gonna eat some chips
Oh.
while I stress about it.
Eat some crisp, Jason. Eat some crisp. Uh,
We survived the corner. Cuckoo had some good hold up
mm-hmm.
play. It's nice to see Cuckoo in the middle. Thanks
It
everybody for
is.
letting me eat my chips, my crisps.
Oh, nice job, Gusto.
How is Cucurella just not totally exhausted right now?
Dude has unlimited. He's like one of those Energizer bunnies, man. He just
He's
keeps
like
going.
Conte.
Hmm. Yep.
That's so weird. I would have never thought that. Everywhere on the
I mean,
pitch,
to
winning
I mean, to be
balls.
fair, he hasn't done a lot in the second half because there hasn't been a lot to do. So
Who
he's
has?
been able to. Yeah, true. Okay, is that not
Gosh,
a foul?
Gusto.
Thank you,
Yeah,
ref.
they called it.
Come on, get in Cuckoo in the box. I want to see an in Cuckoo goal.
Mmm, that. I would love 6 right here.
Hmm. They were only 11 goals back now of West Ham in goal differential.
Man, I know you read out our schedule. The next games we have. Oh yeah, yeah. We only have 3 games left. Nottingham Forest, Brighton, and Bournemouth. Hey,
Nottingham
last
Forest
game
is
of the
actually
season's a home game. That's nice.
that's nice. Nottingham
Wait,
Forest is cooking right now.
yeah, and we're away
They're
to
not.
them.
Yep, and they're fighting for relegation too. So
So what's
that's gonna be a battle.
Manchester United? They play Crystal Palace tomorrow, but then don't they still have? Aren't they playing Arsenal soon? Yeah,
Yeah,
then
I'm
they play
pretty sure they have
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Then they play Newcastle,
Mm.
and then
I,
they play Brighton last game of the season.
so we need a draw in that
That would
match.
be awesome. It's actually good for us
That
that
would
they're
be
playing. Just depends on how that goes.
yeah. Yep, yep, yep.
Because right now we're 7th in the table. Man, you are 8th, but they have a game in hand.
Yeah. Old Alfie coming on.
Hoping for a loss today for Man U.
Crystal Palace has been playing pretty well too, so there's a high chance. Old
Hey,
Palmer.
Nico hugged Palmer as he went off the pitch.
Yep.
I like to watch their interactions
Hmm.
after everybody talks about the penalty kerfuffle
Yeah.
that happened a few weeks back, or a couple weeks back.
So Palmer had a goal today, and that's it. So, but we'll take it.
I'll take it.
All right. Well, I mean, hey, 1 minute. Let's see. Can't be much stoppage time. Oh, bad or decency. What was that? Just see out the clean sheet here, boys.
Yeah, you would hope there's not a
It's
lot of
just,
stoppage time in this half.
I would say, I don't know,
Nothing's
3 minutes
There was an
maybe.
injury
Yeah, that's it. 3 minutes maybe,
and some subs.
and some couple goals.
Yeah.
So 3 minutes maybe. For knowing the Premier League will probably be like eight, like eight
Not
minutes of
a
where y'all.
quick VAR decision.
Yeah, true. Oh, I forgot
So
about the
that's
VAR
good.
decision. So it might actually be four. I'm gonna go 4 minutes. Stop it
Okay. I
in
liked
this
3. I'll
match.
stick with that. This is what we're reduced to predicting now.
Yeah, which means it's not going to be 3 or 4, Jason, because neither one of us can
I'm
get
hoping
sitting
for 2.
predictions right.
Why haven't they
That's
announced
too
it yet? That's
short.
weird.
Yeah, they might
Oh, there
have.
they
I
go.
just have my TV.
5.
Minutes.
You were right though. It
I
wasn't
told you
either.
neither one. Yeah,
That's not far from 8, actually.
yeah. It's only
God, the
three
Premier
minutes
League
off of
is
8.
dumb. Literally
Yeah,
nothing happened in this half, and it was 5 minutes of stoppage time. That is insanity.
here goes old Captain.
Hey, he was able to
All right.
freely run through the
Yeah,
midfield.
it's just, I mean, the space that he had. My goodness. Oh, Kukurea wants him one now? Maybe, maybe. Oh, okay. Come on. Come on, Kuku. Cook.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
he got the
Okay,
ball back.
Cuckoo.
Okay. Casado, of course.
Caicedo, what are you doing?
Shoot. What
I
does he
would
have? Like
love to see
one
another
Chelsea
Gilchrist
goal?
goal.
That'd be nice. Guys, get the and Kukurea looks so shaken up. But he looks all right. He looks fine.
Okay.
I need to get me a Chelsea coffee mug.
Dude, same. I found my Chelsea piggy bank the other day.
You have a Chelsea piggy bank?
Yeah, I need to find it while we're doing nothing.
That's awesome.
I don't
That's
know what I did
awesome.
with it. Do you know what I did with my Chelsea piggy bank? Me neither. I can't find it.
Oh no! So you lost your piggy bank again?
There's money in there. I thought that I left it out. Wow, I'm really upset by this.
So celebrity sighting at the bridge today. Gerard Butler. Add him to the list of celebrity Chelsea fans.
Welcome, Gerard Butler. He's probably welcoming me. I think he's older than us.
Probably. Yeah, definitely older than us. Oh,
Did I miss anything?
Brighton. No, no, no. Oh, well, I mean, this didn't happen in our game, but Brighton did just score their first goal since March 31st.
Holy crap. Wow. Dude, we are on 54 points, a full 10 points than all of last season. 10 points more than all of last season.
That's crazy.
Dude, I'm liking that Gilmore Girls mug though you got.
Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks. It's actually my wife's, but I use it because it's big. I like big coffee cups.
Yeah.
My Luke's Diner cup. Mm, come on, Chelsea. A minute left. Just do not let them get this corner. Come on. Like now it's like we're just rooting for clean sheets. Like we're not
Oh,
nervous about
no.
losing the game, which is a nice relief, but damn it, I want a clean sheet.
Yeah, I mean, we're safely going to win this match. That is actually a pretty good corner. Get in front of that.
Oh,
Oh,
good
okay.
job, Kusa.
Yes.
Just
Go, go,
clear
go,
it.
go, go. One more
Go,
goal.
Nika.
Jackson.
Getting Cuckoo. Getting Cuckoo.
Hat
Give it
trick.
to Cuckoo. Give it to
Nkuku, run
Cuckoo.
faster. Kick it
I
back to
want the
Jackson.
bullet.
Ah, damn it. Hey, cornered
Corner
in the
hit.
game, though.
Yeah. I wish we
Nkuku
could have
is
scored.
slow. Like,
Yeah, he should have gone a
dude.
little wide. He should have gone wider right there.
Yeah.
Should have just gone a little wider and given a little more space.
That is the pairing
Just
we've been wanting for an entire
yeah.
year.
Yes, it's because they cooked him freaking preseason.
Man.
Yeah, just
And
play it
it
short in
didn't
the
work out.
corner. Get this up. Play it
Are they
short.
going to kick it
Just
short to Gallagher?
yeah.
Yep.
Short. Game. Ref, you could have just blown the whistle.
Yeah,
Let's
asshole.
hit, boy.
Wow.
All right,
What a
I'll take
game.
it. What a game. 5-0.
Clean sheet, 5
Clean sheet.
goals. Nico was on a
What a
hat
goal.
trick for a lot of the game.
Yep. Palmer with another good game. Gallagher with a
Madueke with a
great
good
goal. Yeah, Madueke with a fantastic game.
Gallagher, Kukurea, Mads, Palmer, Nico, Petrovic.
Yep.
Didn't have like a ton to do, but
He made a couple good saves though.
he was good.
He he did make a
Man,
couple good
and
saves.
kudos to the player of the match, the Chelsea crossbar.
Yeah. 3
My
saves in the
gosh.
match today. 3 saves.
I'm pretty sure the Chelsea crossbar had more saves than Petrovic.
Probably.
I'm gonna look this up.
Where's I don't care
Let's
about
see.
expected stuff. Where are the actual who had the assists
Yes.
today is what I'm looking for.
Petrovic had 2 saves. Chelsea crossbar 3 saves.
Uh,
Okay,
right.
I was looking at some stats for Havertz, right?
yeah.
FotMob is comparing his stats to other midfielders. So,
But he plays a freaking false 9. That's not even fair.
yeah,
Like, come
yeah.
on.
I was going to
You're
say, is
stupid.
it fair to compare him and Nico? But yeah, I think the answer is yes. It is
Yeah.
fair to compare.
Yeah. I would agree. You'll give us stats, Jason? I'm
Sure.
anticipating
Okay,
these stats
sorry,
right now.
I got a little distracted. Nico, 2 goals and an assist today. Palmer a
hmm
goal, Mads with a goal and assist, Caicedo with the assist, Silva with the assist.
Yep.
So pretty legit. Okay, so this is. Let me compare them. Just not looking at the player traits since I don't agree quite with them putting that. Man, they're pretty equal in terms of. Oh, sorry, I was looking at a different stat, or I was looking at old stats. Nico has 13 goals in the Premier League this season.
Is that counting as 2 today?
Havertz has 12. Havertz has 6 assists. Nico 5. Havertz also has 10 yellow cards, so suck it. Okay, Havertz has created more chances. Has only played like 15 more minutes, but has played in more games. So Havertz has played 35 games to Nico's 31. And Havertz has created more chances, 43 to 36 for Nico. And expected assist is better. But Nico has more shots. So 59 total shots to Havertz 46. 38 on target to Havertz 27. Nico shot accuracy better. Shots per 90 better. Shots on target per 90 better. Goals per 90 marginally better. Havertz has a little bit more assists per 90, marginally better. I'm not going to do the expected stuff. Big chances missed. Havertz 11, Nico 22.
Yeah,
And
there's the
I'll
big
just stop
stat.
right there. I would say that's why people think Havertz
hmm
is doing better this season because it's an eye test thing, right? Like he
Yeah.
hasn't missed as many big chances, and Nico has. So then the thing is, well, Nico's doing a lot worse when Nico is level in some of the main stats that matter.
Well, I mean, he has more goals they both have contributed just as much to their teams. They both have the same goal contributions. Havertz has one more assist, and Nico has one more goal. So, but I think your point is correct there, and that Nico is because of the chances that he has missed, and the fact that he could be on a lot more goals is the reason
Mm-hmm.
that people rate Havertz over him. And I think it also plays into the fact that Havertz is on a winning team. For whatever
Exactly.
reason, it's like this in like sports in America because we have the MVP votes in all the sports, and it's not always like the best player that wins the
Mm-hmm.
award. It's usually the best player on the best team that wins the award.
Right.
So it's one of those things. It's like Havertz is playing for a better team that is challenging for the title, so people are going to naturally give him more credit. I don't agree with that. I always,
Yeah.
think best players are the best player, regardless of what team they're on. Um, but yeah, I think that also plays a role into the whole debate between Nico and Havertz.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at it statistically, they're pretty evenly matched. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a pretty even debate. So
Havertz, I would say, has the edge in defense, although the stats read they're not. I mean, they're not meant to be defensive players.
yeah,
So I don't know. I'm not that worried about those, but Havertz is marginally better in defense, so that could
well,
also be another thing. But he's also playing a way different role than Nico's being asked to play.
hmm
Which I don't know. I guess people could make the case that Havertz is more well-rounded in that way, but also the
he
case for
is.
Nico would be this is first season in Premier League for Nico,
Yep,
and
that was the
he's
point I was
got
going to bring up. hmm
Havertz's seasoned Champion League winning professional,
hmm
and is still very closely matched to
Yeah,
Nico with less goals. So
hmm yeah,
same
and that,
amount
that
of
was the point I was going.
contributions, but less goals.
Yeah, that was the point I was going to bring up. Is that that's what people also don't take into account for that Havertz. This is his fourth year in the Premier League. This is Nico's first.
Yeah,
So
on the number
and
one
Nico's
ranked team
younger,
in the Premier League,
right?
when Nico
Yes,
is on
exactly.
the seventh ranked team. So
Right. So I think you got to, and that's the thing is like when you take in all the factors, like you really start seeing the upside of Nico and the fact
mm-hmm.
that intangibles are there
Yes,
and like the things he's doing, he's getting better at and he has all season. And that's why I'm not a fan of going out and spending 100 million on a striker when you have Nkuku coming back next year. You've got Nico,
yes,
you've got Palmer. That should get you, I mean, between those three, that should be 30. No. Let's see. Palmer scores 15, 30. I would say between 40 and 45 goals just between those three people next
yeah,
year.
yeah,
And then you just got to get, and then you've got Madueke, who is going to, if he starts and stays healthy, he's going to get you 10 to 15 goals next year. Then you're going to have the contributions from your defenders to get goals randomly. Don't really have, I
Gallagher
mean,
can get in there.
if Gallagher's here next year, yes. So I think like, and that's my point
It
is
would
like,
be
I
so
just don't,
dumb to sell him,
it
but
would
that's a good
be,
point.
but
That's a good point.
yeah. I mean, but my point is like in all this is like I just don't see the point still in spending 100 million or 80 million on a striker. I mean, did you see the rumor yesterday about what we're going to give up for Oshiman?
Yeah, yeah,
Like the
that
80 to 90 million plus Lukaku, which I don't have the problem with, plus a youngster. Why?
yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Why? It's so stupid. It's the
Well,
stupidest thing.
and to talk like go back to what we were talking about earlier in the match because this is now a 2 hour thing, right? Like so
Yeah.
that was way earlier in the match that we were talking about how this team is gelling now and how Poch has finally found a way to make them gel and to
hmm
work with what we have and to get these players in positions for them to be successful. And we were kind of bemoaning the fact that Poch took all season to figure it out.
hmm
Um, but at the same time, like, why would you bring in another high profile signing like that? And that's just going to relegate Nico to the bench
hmm
when
Yeah.
you just made the point that with him and Nkuku and Palmer, and then add in the other bit players of the team that can, in goal scoring terms, like, why
hmm
would you interrupt that when we are cooking right now? So I don't know,
Yeah.
man. That's going to be really frustrating if that happens.
It
And
is.
I'd rather, and it's like you and I were talking about several episodes ago, where what does the team look like next season, even without
hmm
signings? And our back line's completely different. If we keep
It's completely different.
who we should keep, but with Colwell, Fafana, and James all coming back from injury.
Hmm.
Silva's leaving. Like we have a different back line, and I would want to, like you said earlier in the match when we were talking about Kukurea, buy another left back option, like because that's where we need somebody.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um, Probably the most, and then I don't know, keeper probably as well. But
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like we need a center back, a left back, and a keeper if we're being
yeah,
realistic. Could we make it another year? If we bought a good defender, could we make another year with Petrovic in goal? Probably. Um,
hmm yeah,
and then then the next year you can buy your keeper. Um, I mean, I think you've got options, but I just don't like if you go out and spend 100 million on a striker, you can't shore up the rest of your team without selling off your
yeah,
own academy players, which is what we're going to do. Like, it's not going to surprise me if we sell Amari Hutchinson after the year he's had. Because we keep buying freaking right wingers. We have like five right wingers, especially if we get this new guy. I don't remember his name. That we've been linked to now. It's like five or six right wingers,
oh yeah,
which is just bananas. So you're going to have to sell off your homegrown people because you're buying all these other youngsters, which just doesn't make any sense. And then you're going to sell Gallagher and Chalaba to fund all of this, which
yeah,
is just I don't agree with. Like, so I don't know. And I just think it's a bad way to do business whenever I think you're literally a defender and a left back and a goalkeeper away from having a team that can compete for top four. So,
yeah, yeah. I think I completely agree with you, and I'll add that we've stumbled into something at the end of the season
mhm.
with Potch and with the team that we have that Bowley and them are going to take full credit for, and
You're so
and
right.
I don't think it's deserved because they went and willy nilly bought like what they're rumored to be doing this season, and
Hmm.
they just went and bought and bought and bought and bought and hoped that it would work out. And I'm not going to say it's been completely successful, but they've gotten like some progress out of this in spite of an admin strategy and in spite of coaching.
Yep.
And why would you ruin that? And why would you ruin the goodwill? And why would you ruin the progress? And why would you ruin the locker room mentality? I mean, they're probably pumped in that locker room right now, as they should be.
Hmm.
Why would you throw all of that away just to go spend more money on things that are going to disrupt it? So
Yeah, exactly.
I
And
think
that's the
that
thing. It's like
that's just foolish.
yeah, and you talked about it, I know during the match about how the team seems to be gelling more so now than they, have been. So it's one of those things like bringing more players, then you have to re-gel, you have to get that chemistry with the new players, and that takes time. And apparently the preseason doesn't work for us, in helping us gel.
God,
So,
man, for real.
um, but yeah, I don't know. Next year is going to be interesting, and I think I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why people want a striker when Nico Grant. I mean, I think Drogba had 10 goals in his first season in the Premier League.
Yep.
So it's like Nico's done that, and you would argue probably the competition is better now than it was when Drogba first came in. And nobody's going to say Nico's on the level of Drogba. Drogba's clear of Nico. So the point making that comparison is that Drogba struggled when he came into the Premier League, and if Drogba struggled and Nico has outproduced him in his first year,
Yeah.
why not at least give Nico another year, like to
Yeah.
see what he can do leading the line? Um, and I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know. I just want to see this team not go out and just be stupid in this window where we have to sell key assets to get more players. Like,
Exactly.
honestly, if we just bought one center back, I would probably be happy in this window. Like, I'm okay with
Same.
chilling another year with Chilwell and Kukurea at left back, um, and you know Petrovic in goal. I'm okay with that
Yeah.
if it means we don't go out and just blow if that means we get to keep Gallagher and Chalaba.
Yes.
Like you just go by, and I mean, who knows? And that's like you said, like next year's so uncertain. Fofana's coming back next year. Colwell was doing fantastic at left center back before he got injured recently. He was finally starting to be that center back that we thought he could be.
Yeah.
So you might have your center back pairing in the future. We just don't know because neither one of them can stay healthy. So,
Yeah, exactly.
and James will be back, and you got Gusto as a backup. So I don't know, man. I just don't see the point of going out and spending ridiculous amounts of money this offseason other than a couple of positions.
Yeah.
So
But this
I
is
just
what
don't
they were
get.
supposed to be setting themselves up for. Like, spend all the money up front and
Mm-hmm.
then ride a wave of progress to success.
Yep.
And we have some progress this season. I think that it would be like unfair of us to say that there has not been progress like
Yes.
from this team from the beginning to now. And like
Mm-hmm.
this is a very different conversation during the Arsenal match.
Yeah.
And this is what we've been hoping for this team all season is to bounce back from something like that and do
Mm-hmm.
that from like game to game and even do that from half to half. And I would
Yes.
say they've showed a lot of fight and a lot of heart and a lot of spirit and like whatever has happened and however this has changed and maybe the 11 game or 12 game streak that we pretty much had like outside of
Mm-hmm.
the Arsenal
The
loss
Arsenal match. Yep.
and the Man City Cup loss, like outside of those where you're losing to the top two teams in the Premier League right
Right.
now, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't lose a bad game to City. We just did what we do normally do and kind of switch off for a bit, and we let
Yep.
them win that because we were in that game for a bit. The Arsenal
Mm-hmm.
loss is one of the worst that we've probably ever
That's the
experienced.
one that is the kicker in all of this is
Yeah,
that Arsenal loss. So that's the
but the aftermath of that loss
thing. Mm-hmm.
has been good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think whatever has happened to the team in the aftermath of that loss, because we've been waiting for that all season. It's like, oh, will this be the wake up call? Oh, will this win be the wake up call? So I think that I've been impressed the past two games at the reaction to the Arsenal loss.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I didn't really think about the whole penalty kerfuffle that
Yep.
Mads and I mean, basically, four players were involved in that with
Yep.
Mads and Nico and Palmer and Gallagher. Like,
Yep.
and everybody tried to make a big deal out about that, and all the pundits and all the commentary and all the tabloids or whatever tried to like turn that into something. And Chelsea fans went nuts and a bunch of racist assholes and like trying to sell Nico because of that. And it's like,
Yep.
look at them now and like realize that that wasn't a big deal and because they
Mm-hmm.
are gelling better now. So these narratives that have like kind of followed us through the season, or like come up here or there that people want to pick apart. I think you have to hand it to the team, and you have to hand it to Poch in some ways that they were able to bounce back from Arsenal, and they were able to bounce back from this negative press that's kind of surrounded the team in that stretch of 5 games or so there,
Yep.
like several weeks ago. And they've bounced back and they've showed heart. And I don't know. I'm proud of them. This is one of the first times after the Tottenham match. I didn't even get to watch the Tottenham match. After the Tottenham match, I was proud of them and impressed. Then I think I sent you a message. It was like, hey, I'm kind of
Mm-hmm.
impressed, and I'm even more impressed at this performance today. And I just am. I'm finally proud of the team this season. And I'll say that because
Yeah.
I've been very vocal about how I have not enjoyed watching this team. It's been one of my least favorite teams to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm now seeing them kind of come into their own, and they're worthy of praise right now. So well done.
Yep. For sure. They have definitely made the end of the end of this season is so much more enjoyable than the end of last season. Because last season was like
Huge.
one of the most depressing things ever. And then this year has
Yeah.
actually it's been fun to watch this team grow over the last few weeks. And I think like we have lost, I think, since February, since the middle of February, we've lost one Premier League game, and that was to Arsenal. Like that's a
Yeah.
hell of a run when you look at it with this team. Like, were there some draws in there that we probably should have won? Most definitely, and those are
Yeah.
probably the thing that's gonna. If we don't make it to Europe next year, those are the couple games we'll look back on and be like, we should have taken points from those matches.
Yeah.
Um, but at the same time, we still haven't lost. I mean, it's outside of the Arsenal match. And
Right.
the way we responded from the Arsenal match in drawing 2-2 with Villa and then beating Tottenham 2-0 and then winning 5-0 today, 2 clean sheets in a row is a big deal for me. So that's, and then we got Nottingham Forest next weekend, which is not going to be a fun match. They're battling relegation. We're battling for the esteemed, prestigious Conference League. So, you know,
That's where we are.
that's where we are. But thank you to all the 0.00 people that joined us on the live stream today. I don't know how many of these we will have for the rest of the year. But yeah, I know that we do look forward to. We're still going to have podcasts every week. I don't know what we're going to do this week because I feel like we don't need to. I guess we'll do a West Ham match review. It'll be quick.
It needs to be
Because
quick. Yeah.
we're talking about it now, so
Yeah.
I'll probably cut this up and put some stuff out, clips from this to make it
Yeah.
more, so that way we don't have to, because I feel like, whatever. But hey, 5-0 win today. Anything else you want to add, Jason, to this?
Yeah, man. I think I said it all. I'm proud. I'm finally proud this season to be a Chelsea fan. So
It only took us
took
how
this
many
long.
matches this year? 30. What are we at? 34, 35
We
35
got
matches
3
now?
left. Yeah.
Yeah, so
it took this
35.
long. Yeah.
Yeah. But Jason, for when I chop this up, do you want to tell people where they can find us on the interwebs?
Yeah, we are at Red White Blues FC. If you are finding us not on YouTube because nobody did, no, I'm just kidding. We're on YouTube. We're trying things. We're some elder
Yeah,
millennials here, so we're figuring it out. We're on
we'll
X.
figure
We're
it
on
out.
Substack. Daniel does amazing match reviews on there in written form, and if you want to banter with us on the X, we're amassing a pretty decent little following on there, thanks to you, Daniel.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we're at all those 3 places. I mean, if you come to our channel and you see things, I guess
Yeah.
I'll do the like and subscribe thing, so whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, just interact with us or whatever. I mean, we
Yeah.
do this because we love it, and we do this because we love each
Yeah.
other. So
We ain't doing it for the money, that's for sure.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's not the
Yeah.
goal, but that would be a nice bonus.
Yes, it would be a nice bonus.
So,
So like and subscribe.
but I mean, we clearly did this for 2.5 hours with no followers. So that's. I mean, I had a
Yeah.
good time. That's pretty fun.
I did too. Well, I mean, like we watched the matches together anyway, so I might as well live stream it.
Might as well live stream it. But
But
yeah,
yeah.
anyway, at Red White Blues FC on those
Mhm.
3 platforms.
And Instagram. Don't forget Instagram. We're amassing a nice little following on Instagram with our clips. But
I need to
I've
get
been
used to the Instagram
that we
thing.
yeah. We're getting some followers on there, so but yeah, check us out wherever this isn't a podcast. So just like and subscribe to the video. And until our next live stream, until our next podcast video comes out, we'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Hey man, 5-0 flippity floppity. What the hell?